Ay, güey. Eh.
Commander, it is as we feared. Guest squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile, yet synthetics.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to...
I guess it just did.
Catete. Catete.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
¿Qué pasó, gatete?
Different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on the server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist. Establishing connection to access point. This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection. Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for. Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed. Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
Ah, perdón, Benjito, estaba muteado. Me pasé.
Yes.
Me pasé como el pinche yo.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Well, one.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data. You must disrupt the infection of this data cluster to continue.
Creo que puede liberarlos,
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. It is incapable of survey.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? What?
Let's cut the onion.
You may proceed to the last data cluster. Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped guests. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Gav following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Háblame, XD. Te digo que me estaba silenciado por accidente, pinche Benjito.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
Apliqué la de ella.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points of the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Oh, ya.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Accessing data.
Out of the
Ahí
way!
está.
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the gap.
Qué mal pedo, se me olvidó ver
We
un...
need the gas! You can't just destroy them!
A ver, vamos a reiniciar el grupo, a lo mejor es eso. Según salir, crear.
I'm asking...
Creo que ya me escuchas.
Time's up. Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Estoy dando la vuelta a lo pendejo y ya me perdí. Ah, pinche juego, hijo de puta. Está.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Que seguir esta. Estás acá.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection.
No?
Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Acá.
There is a vulnerable point further along the
No,
infection.
no es ese.
Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
No, no es ese, entonces este de acá.
Data found. This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
And come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Please to God, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No,
Pero
it's all
dijo
right.
con un
We'll
virus
go back to the
entrante y
access
hicimos
tunnels.
miércoles al equipo me hice 26 asistencias y básquet.
What is your status? Creator Megara? As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately
Se parece a
outnumbered.
Barraca de Mortal Kombat, es algo de Daka su nombre. No. Bakasura. Que tiene como unas cuchillitas en los antebrazos, ¿no?
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Ultro is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
Sí, en buenas manos es bueno.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is
Pero contra un
removed,
equipo
there is a
coordinado es
chance of
malísimo.
reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port and disconnect from the... Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, you all right?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
They're welcome to sign on. The Reapers will put up a tough enough fight.
We are aware Geth are capable of calculating odds of victory over the old machines.
What are the odds?
Greater than they were before.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Empiezas entendiéndose cómo colaboras con ya. Tú eres el Fenrir, ¿no? Entonces nos debemos cargar el equipo. La primera parte de la no sé qué hace ya la segunda la agarró un poco. Dejar apretado el gatillo derecho, que es lo que hace cada basura.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth Primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal.
Barraca. Vacasura. Ya le digo vaca.
Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
I witnessed their history, Admiral. The Reapers sped up the process, but the Geth were always moving this way.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die. After what I saw on that server, I don't know. Maybe there's another option.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
We still haven't gotten a rescue ship to Admiral Kurz.
Any wait?
We're suffering heavy civilian casualties without him there to organize them. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave
Voy
you
a salvar al
reckless
puto.
behavior before. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave it,
Admiral Geralt is right. Withdrawing now puts the whole fleet at risk.
as you say, Commander. All right. You've got your ships.
Thank you, Ron. You'll get them back in good condition.
Vamos a salvar a ese puto, no lo necesito.
You've never been big on aliens. Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass just like everyone else.
¿Por qué tenía que jugar 3 partidas con Dios? Pero no recuerdo la clase de dónde proviene. Bakasura es asesino.
You might want to check in on Commander Williams down on the observation deck.
El buen Vaca. ¿Pero mis armas? Mucho mejor. Con los asesinos, de hecho, Bakasura ahorita no está muy bien, buenito, pero es con ya en rangos altos.
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Zelkorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Zelkorus understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zelkorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him. Be sure to proceed with caution.
Pero estos sí, ese Bakasura ya rangos altos, Benjito no sirve mucho ahorita porque hay velonas.
We'll see in a minute. Take us in to the tower.
Pero es bueno. Y puedes abusar con él. Solo cómprate una espada. No me acuerdo. Yo le digo Fatalis, pero le cambiaron el nombre. Es la katana, no sé qué madre ahora. Con eso te vuelves un pinche chicle a los enemigos.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
My people have been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors?
Jamming towers. Clever. But if we just towed in some asteroids...
You want to drop meteors on Rannoch? You'd make it unlivable.
The dust would settle, and you've already got the suits.
No me acuerdo que estas mejoras hagan tan mierda mi arma. Es que sí me gustan los rifles de ráfaga, pero bueno. Me gusta más dejar el gatillo apretado como en la Spitfire, bonito. Porque si...
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
Get below us.
Ok, encontré un buen sniper. Ok, esta arma está buenísima. Tan buena como la puta escopeta de los lagartijas gigantes. Yo compruébalo, güey, lo que veo interesante. Ah, luego te... Pues si quieres, cuando regrese de mi cena familiar, te enseño qué comprar. Ouch. ¿Qué tengo yo con las minas? Bueno, esta vez no fui lo único. Espera, aquí.
AA guns ahead of us.
Oh, esta cosa atraviesa los objetivos. Ya me gustó más. Oh, hijo de...
Let's look at the gun's console. We should be able to disable it. One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
Pero si vas a entrar o lo vas a hacer como querido. No, te digo que...
Tally, you take the guns.
No problem.
Pero regresando a mi cena voy a jugar a Smite por una razón. Quiero llegar ya a Tiamat 10.
Dropping gas!
offline.
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
Está buenísima esta arma. Ah, pues Grito, recuerda que le quitan el Xbox para ver la novela. Sí me espantó, Yeah.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn hatched. I clean engine parts.
Don't move. We've got Medigel.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
We will. Rest well, Dornhast Vasranok.
Let's get to that tower.
Pobre casco murió. ¿No te encanta cuando los juegos te ponen toda la munición en un lugar porque sabes que viene una pelea?
Let's look at the gun console. We should be able to disable it.
Who do you want on this gunship?
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
Should hop in that turret, Shepard. Get inbound! Acknowledge!
ladder.
Get by the door!
Oh, qué snipazo se metió ese cabrón. Puñito.
You got it. I'm on it.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
You got it.
Almost done. Done. The gun's offline.
Lo bueno de las pinches torretas.
I'll signal the shuttle. This is Commander Shepard. Jordan didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't. I see.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're going to end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
Ah, yo tenía una torreta. Todo este momento he tenido yo una torreta.
I've got this. You're clear. Go. Geth behind you. Get in cover. Clear. Go.
Admiral, come on!
¿Cómo un robot falla ese tiro? ¿Puedo saber cómo un puto robot?
Shepard, my crew.
¿Cómo un puto robot falla un tiro?
Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
¿Cómo puto robot falla con un lanzacohetes a una nave? Es un robot, no es como nosotros, que le tiembla la mano o algo así.
You were right that I returned.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Then we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
No, se me hace que ese Get tenía la programación RAM, bullillito.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Solo así me explico que haya fallado eso. Programación RAM. La agarraron de ejemplo, buñito. No pesa mucho esto para mí. ¿Se la puedo dar al otro güey? Ah, huevo. No, se mamaron. Hola, Haru. Los juegos de Walking Dead son Tell Story. Tienes que estar muy atento a la pantalla y a tus opciones de diálogo. Si no te vas a entascar bien cabrón, amiguito. Pero lo que es bien cabrón. No, Haru, no sé si viste al Get Ram.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
¿Sí lo viste? Sí, te vas a trabar muy cabrón. Hay que estar atento a cada escena en ese tipo de juegos, Bunjito. No, qué bueno que sí viste al Get Ram.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The homeworld.
¿Cómo fallar un lanzacohetes a una lanzadera estacionada?
Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Ranok, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know.
No mames.
I just claimed the land.
Y si no encuentro qué hacer, tendré que proceder a desinstalarlo. ¿Por qué no intentas cargar el capítulo anterior? Que sí se puede en el de Walking Dead. Solo me jugué hasta el capítulo 2. Para serte honesto.
Well, that's a start.
Ya valió la pena el stream. Con ese error tipo RAM del juego ya puedo darme por bien servido.
You got it!
The Geth jamming
Tómala.
interfering with your signal, Commander. I'm compensating to keep you patched in.
Good work, Trainer.
Understood.
back to the upper level before Geth units can fortify their positions.
We're on our way.
Admiral Garrel here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Geth fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover and engage.
Ah, huevo. Justo en la que subo me reciben a tiros. Qué buen sniper es este tipo. El de donde el de los restos de la patrulla se accidenta y se sale en la carretera y se empieza el desmadre, que por lo que he visto ese juego está para celular. Sí, son los ¿cómo? Tell a Turn History. Hay mucho como que opciones de diálogo y Quick Time Events. Tómala, hasta a mí me dolía ese snipazo. No. Me metieron 3 cohetes de putazo. Tenía uno detrás. No me esperé los 3 cohetes de putazo.
Come on! We need to get inside before they send reinforcements.
Ah, tiene mejor puntería mi compañero que yo. Es que no me esperé que me metieran los 3 putos misilazos de golpe, ¿saben?
Shepard Commander, hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
Dead. It'd take hours to punch through that shield.
We don't have that kind of time.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
Anyone get a good look at that thing?
More Geth dropping in.
Watch out! Crossfire on the left side balcony!
Te digo que mis compañeros tienen mejor puntería. No, Kraber el que trae este cabrón. Ahora de hacer trampa.
Shepard Commander, do you need assistance?
We'll get through. What's your status?
Field machines upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
I know Legion's on our side, but Reaper Code?
No, Legion's on our side.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Admiral Gell to all ships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet.
Connor's here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll hold them, Geralt.
the override?
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand by.
Sobrevive, qué buen objetivo,
Back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
Estuvo bastante cerca eso. Ya las comí. Para mimir todavía bien, pero huele a comida de perro y yo no tengo perros en el codo, muévelo con eso, no voy a esperar una hora que explota y la llevo adelante. Ratas, me chingo. Con esa madre a huevo, pincho niñito, castiga a los campers. La más aquí está. Ay, otra vez. No tengo munición pesada. Esta pelea va a estar difícil. A ver, que se alejen un poco de ellos. que sirvas de algo, pinche Mastiff. Ahí va uno. Ganó la Mastiff, como diría buen niñito. Ambos me costó todos mis botiquines, ¿no?
You getting anything from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as a threat. We recommend haste. The creator fleet will be overrun unless you sever the Geth connection to the old machine soon.
This battle was centuries in the making. To see it.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sink to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance.
Any damage, Commander?
Negative. I'll retarget.
We'll try not to blow up anything important.
Shepard Commander, you must fire the sinking laser to enable orbital bombardment.
Any damage, Commander?
Negative. I'll retarget.
We'll try not to blow up anything important.
Shepard Commander, you must fire the sinking laser to enable...
Target locked.
Tanto putazo. Esa campana en una caseta y por una ventana con una bala me lo chingué. A huevo. Mientras mueran los campers no me molesta.
We have located transportation.
Copy that. Everybody, get to the ship. Move! Move!
How are we supposed to fight that thing?
I was hoping your fleet might lend a hand. Go!
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Shepard the fleet. It's not a Reaper base, it's a live Reaper. I need an orbital strike. Clear! Fire at will!
Nada como castigar a un equipo camper.
The firing chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Damn it! The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No. Pull over.
Shepard Commander.
If we run away, the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
If this doesn't... If we don't make it,
You worry too much.
I love you.
Keep us alive. Shepard to fleet. I'll paint the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Shepard, we need a talk.
¿Por qué no me apareció la opción de seguir disparando? Ok, te está tardando mucho esto. Va a ser mucho más difíciles que Barleador. Se los dije. Va a estar difícil. Mi pregunta es... Ahora sí ya no tengo espacio para maniobrar. Entré en fase de creer. Este güey, no, voy a tener que ralentizar el tiempo. ¿Cómo la hago? Si ralentizo el tiempo y corro. Me da. No, no me dio. Pero sí, voy a ralentizar el tiempo. Y correr un poquito más lejos. Nope. F, chicos, vamos a estar aquí unos 5 minutos. Ah, ya no más. Mejor que ya me dé un beso, ¿no? ¿No? Se la mamó el juego, ahora sí. Sí le esquivé el primero, pero ya el segundo golpe está difícil. Nah. ¿En serio? Voy. ¿Por qué esta carga tan lento? ¿Se bugueó? Pero lo tengo que dejar aquí porque voy a ir a cenar, chicos. Pero apenas regrese, termino esta pelea. ¿Va? Bye.